We're going to be talking about cardio and NEAT. NEAT is a fancy term. It stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. All right, so it basically means anything that is not dedicated exercise, that's not eating, and that's not sleeping is going to be categorized into NEAT. All right, so how do you increase your NEAT? You could take the stairs rather than taking the elevator. You could park in the back to walk more. You could stand at your desk instead of sit. You could push mow rather than ride. So many things. So basically, just anything you do during the day that you could add some movement to is going to be something that's going to increase your NEAT. And what's crazy about NEAT is that it can account for a huge amount of the calories that you burn. But in some cases, if you increase a lot of these things, and none of the stuff is super hard, that's what's cool about it. But if you do all of these things, it can affect the calories you burn each day by up to 2,000 calories. 2,000 calories is a ton, guys. I mean, that's a ton. So 2,000 calories a day times 7, that's 14,000 calories a week. That would be equal to about 3.5 pounds of weight loss just by increasing your activity outside of exercise. That's nuts. All this stuff is easy. It's all stuff that we can do, and that's not really going to take a toll on our body. It's just going to help us out. So on the same note, let's talk about cardio. So what is the best cardio? Now, full disclosure, I hate running. Okay? So, I mean, running is not my thing, but I am a fan of movement. So, if you like to run, more power to you, dude. Go freaking run. If you like to sprint, go sprint, okay? Now, super long distance running, I don't think is something that you want to do when you're trying to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time, because obviously long distance running takes time, and I don't want that to take away from your gym time. So, I mean, realistically, how many long distance runners do you know that you want to look like them other than them being skinny? I mean, let's just be honest. Luckily, now a lot of long distance runners are starting to strength train a lot more, which is helping their physique, and it's also going to be reducing their injury rates, which is awesome. But that's another topic for another day. All I want you to do is do cardio that you enjoy. There's going to be cardio in the workouts that you do from lifting, which is awesome. I love lifting and getting cardio because it means I don't have to run. But if you like to sprint, do some sprints. If you like to run, do some running. The whole key is that you do something that you enjoy and that you can sustain. Like, I can tell myself that I'm going to freaking run 5 miles a day every day, but let's be honest, there's no way in hell I'm going to run 5 miles because I've never ran 5 miles on purpose ever. You know what I mean? So we got to find something that you enjoy, and if that's sprints, so be it. If it's long distance, that's fine too. I do think that sprints, help a little bit more with a leaner and meaner physique, just because we get the aerobic capacity from sprinting, but we don't burn all the extra calories like we do in long distance running, and it's not near as hard on the joints. But that's just, again, personal preference and kind of what I see, especially in athletes. But at the end of the day, movement is better than no movement. So do the cardio that you like. Increase your NEAT by doing anything that lets you move more than what you are now that's not exercise. So again, take the stairs rather than taking the elevator. Park in the back of the parking lot so you have to walk a little bit further. Stand at your desk rather than sitting. On your break, take a lap around the building rather than just sitting there. Push mow your yard instead of riding. I mean, all these things that you can do that are really simple that can play a huge factor in your weight loss and your caloric burn daily. So hope this helps, guys. If you have any questions on it, shoot me an email or leave a comment in the Facebook group, and I'll talk to you guys soon.